Hey Tandy Lab fans, it's Jacob back with another retro Tandy unboxing, and today we are unboxing this Tandy WP 101 word processor. That's right, a word processor. It's like a computer, but like a diet computer. Let's get into it. So, existing fans of this channel will probably know that I'm much younger than most of the stuff I unbox, but it's even weirder this time because this is a product type that really isn't for me. I used a word processor once in like middle school, and I'm like, this is the dumbest thing ever. It can't even play games. You can see here, you got the nice Tandy logo here, and on the other side, you can see the SKU for this. It says 26-3970. Sorry, I'm reading it upside down. I do notice the 26, the first one, that's the same starter for the SKUs they use for their printers. I don't know if there's a connection there. Here's the box, here's the device itself pictured. We do have, that rattled around a little bit, maybe I should be more careful. The original Radio Shack shipping label from one Radio Shack to another. They tended to shift products between stores because a lot of them, didn't carry a lot of stock at once. As you can see, this one originated in Ohio and was sent to Indianapolis. That's pretty cool. I love having like the patina of that, the history shown. There's someone very much enjoying their new word processor. And let me see if there's anything more on this side. Yep, you got a small product list. You can, features list, I guess, is the word that I was looking for. You can read that if you'd like to. I'm not going to read it because I'm lazy. And we have the top of the box, which actually was, when we were getting ready for the recording, it was coming right off. It was very loose, but then I stuck it down, and I think I stuck it down a little too well. Here we go. Oh, that pulled up. We got some extra stuff. We have an actual cartridge for the, I hope this is compatible and not something someone threw in. It is a Alder Royale Ribbon number 250 ribbon cartridge. Also fits a bunch of other, okay. It does not list any Tandy products on it as being compatible, but it might be if it's thrown in the same box. I'm not sure. Let me get you guys a cool looking little shot of that. There you go. And we also have, we might have to, we have got a letter from Radio Shack themselves. And it says, looks like someone kept all the stuff sent regarding this in the box. So it says, let me check off screen to make sure it doesn't have like an address on it. There is an address on it. We'll have to block that off. Just in case. I mean, there's a pretty good chance it is not this person's current address, but just to be careful. We've got information. Basically, it's just saying, hey, your warranty's expired. You should pay us more money for a new one. That's cool that that's included, though. Let's see what else is in here. We have a bag with a single piece of crumpled paper inside. It is unpacking instructions. I think I need these right now, guys. It says, before you use, remove the packing materials. Thanks. I totally didn't know that. Keep these materials and reinstall them if you ever need to transport your WP 101. The following drawing replaces the illustration on page 3 of the WP 101 Portable Processor User's Guide. So in order to transport it, they're saying you have to put the stuff back. So let's see if the previous owner actually followed the instructions. I'm looking at it, and in order to do this, I'm going to have to flip the box around. Okay. Oh, there are more goodies. You know what? I was thinking, this is going to be a word processor. It's going to be a little on the boring side compared to a cool computer. I was totally wrong. There's tons of cool stuff in here. So, first we have single strike correction tape for WP100 word processor. In its original box, I guess this user didn't make very many mistakes because they didn't use it. Then we have the device itself, but I'm first going to check to see what else is in here. I'm too curious. Can't wait. There's just one last thing in here. It is the WP101 Portable Word Processor User's Guide. Let me get that into shot. And this is in really nice condition. Actually, everything in here is in pretty good condition. It feels like the person who owned this used the thing like once. Okay, let's take a look at the device itself. Maybe print a couple words. Okay, we have try to see. Oh, that's cool. I wasn't gonna rip into this or anything anyways, but now you definitely can, because if you see there, it's actually labeled on the cellophane itself, which means you have to keep it forever. Okay, first thought on this. It is heavy. I suppose, it's basically a computer and a printer put together. It's gonna be heavy, but that's really heavy, especially when, you're probably taking these things around with you to college or something. That's going to be a little painful. Alright. So, whoa. We have I gotta turn that around. That is a really, really nice keyboard. It makes weird noises, like there are springs underneath. They do not sound very good, they echo. But the actual feel of the keyboard is really nice. And I'm a keyboard guy. I like good keyboards and I hate bad keyboards. I could totally type out an entire script for a Tandy Lab first look video on one of these, which you should totally watch. It'd be a card or something. YouTube still does that, right? Display looks pretty large too. I mean, you're not going to get too many rows of text because it's so narrow, but you'll be able to see what you're typing. And let's see. I very much don't want to break it. There we go. We have the internals themselves. I am going to admit right now, I'm no oh. Screen comes out, so you can pop it up so you can look at it a little better. I'm no expert on this type of thing. Okay, so we have another ribbon cartridge, which makes me want to pull the other one back out to compare them. See if it's actually identical. Those look pretty similar to me. Only thing I see different is this little red tab on this one, but I think that's something you remove when you start using it. So yeah, it is the same. So we've got an extra one, and I'm not sure how I can get this across, but this one looks like it's good still. You can like kind of tell there's ink on the ribbon, and this one looks really gross. Okay, so concerning thing was that was flying around in their free form inside the internals here. There was nothing holding it in place or anything. I can see it looks a lot like just a standard printer from them. Nothing fancy to it, but with a keyboard interface linking it with a cable underneath to the keyboard, and that's it. I want to see, the last thing I really want to check on this is the back, see if we got any ports for connectivity. I mean, it's technically a computer, but usually they don't. And the answer is no, but we do have a nice stowaway compartment for the power cable, which is built in. Yeah, that's pretty neat. It does look like the back of one of their normal printers, so maybe like this area would have port. I don't know. All right, I think I'm gonna end it here. All right, we're gonna end the video here, guys, before I end up typing an entire new episode on this thing. I'm actually enjoying it. I'm surprised at how fun this was to unbox. I had a great time looking at it, and I hope you guys did too. If you did, you should like this video, you should subscribe, you should let me know in the comments below if you've ever used a device like this, if you ever typed out your thesis on a word processor, maybe if you ever logged one of these things to your coffee shop or something. Please consider joining our Facebook group, Tandy Lab Fans. We talk about retro computers all the time, and we post images of some of the new stuff we're picking up, like this thing right here. And we ask questions about your retro computer history and stuff. It's a lot of fun. You should consider joining. Also, we do have a Patreon if you'd like to financially support the show so we can do more videos for you guys. There is a link to that in the description below as well. And that is all I have for you guys this time. So see you next time.